Okay, I'm gonna share with you guys what I've been doing this year that's been making me win a lot of trades, right? I go over it a lot in my course already, like the second one, but I'm gonna show you guys like hands down what I've been doing that's just making my trades like almost flawless sometimes, right? So when it comes to Elliott wave structures, there's always 5 waves that go up, right? And what I used to do in the past 2 years that I caught myself doing a lot was I would be very premature when it came to shorting, right? So waves break down in this structure, and even though I would see like really high RSI, what I would do is I would actually short in these regions instead, right? Like wave 3 region, right? And I would try to catch the wave 4, but sometimes wave 4 doesn't retrace down a lot, right? So that was always my flaw. So now what I've been doing is I've been actually trying to catch just the 5th wave, right? The 5th wave or wherever it is, whether it's that one right there to short into the 4th wave. I never short the 1st wave. Never, because I always assume that it's one of the smaller waves, or I try to catch the 5th wave up there, right, by being very, very diligent. Now let me give you guys a real life example of how I've been doing it, okay? For example, with Neo right here, okay? So right here, this is clearly waves 1, 2, right? And I was gonna short it a lot and very hard over here, but I didn't really add too much to my position. So because I broke down this wave to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I caught a little bit of this one, right, on the 5th wave going up, and that's how I was able to profit earlier today. And then my big profit, the $200-300 one, was catching it at this 5th wave right there, right? So that's what I'm talking about by the 5th wave. And if you took a look at Litecoin, like Litecoin's doing the exact same thing as well, right? Where you're seeing this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if you're trying to catch it on the 5th wave, if you diligently count your waves, it becomes much more successful. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Okay guys, check this out. Okay, I'm in a long position. I've been tweeting about catching a bounce, right, on Litecoin because it was dropping significantly. You know, right over here, I'm interested in a long in LTC soon. We take a look at LTC and where it is trending right now. Very easy to tell that, hey, this might have even made a one-to-one extension right on the nose, right? This could be even ABC right here already. Not only did it do an exact one-to-one extension, but on the 20-minute chart, it's actually creating a really big doji candle with decent volume that's just slightly puncturing right now the $39 range, right? And also the 55 EMA. Also, if I draw something like that right here, you can easily see that it's making some sort of parallel channel as well thus far. Interesting, right? So we're going to see how this plays out. If this holds out, I'm going to close mine at about the 70 range, right? I'm just going to close it around the 39.64 range, and we go from there. We're starting to see some of it spike to even the 540 ranges. Look at that, right? They're just picking at it ever so slightly. It's because the bulls are really picking it up as well on Bitcoin. There's like green all across the board right now. So let's see if we can get back up here to like the 4160 ranges, and I should be good to go. All right, and bam, guys, another $200 profit. I called it in my tweet, man, guys. I said that I was in a long LTC soon, right? Right here, I'm interested in LTC long. You guys got in on it. This was the 30-minute trade, only a 15K position for a 1.25% scalp. Bam! All right, guys, that was pretty easy, right? Nice. We ended up just getting a wick down here, right? So I closed mine at 97, even though it got to like 88 ranges, which is okay. That's just what scalp is. That was for Neo, and for Litecoin, pretty much the exact same thing here. I ended up closing mine at 39.626, and it spikes right back up. Bam, guys. So today I'm up, well, that's 400 right there, and I was up 250 earlier today, right? Yeah, so I'm up 650 American dollars. So what is that at? 650, I'm at about 870 up today. Canadian, 2630. 2630. Whoops. So I am up 32.80 in about 3 days of trading. 32.80 USD to CAD. Puts me at almost $4,400 in about 3-4 days of trading, averaging about 1,000 Canadian dollars a day. Booyah! Yo, what's up guys? Good morning. Alright, so I'm interested in shorting LTC right now. Oh, I just woke up. You know, last night I was up so late. I was up till like 8 in the morning last night because I was actually waiting to short LTC. Like literally, I was waiting right here. I'll show you guys. Let me just get the right time on here. But it actually just didn't work out as planned. And I was so tired that I ended up breaking even on a trade because I accidentally closed my position and it was just brutal, right? So I was like trying to short it, just waiting for these ranges right here, right? And I actually closed my trade by accident and it just didn't work out. But then it ended up spiking anyways, like literally like at 8 in the morning this morning, right? So it worked out very well. So now I'm even happier that it ended up going upwards because it's the way that I'm seeing this right now. Okay, guys, I'm gonna break it down for you in detail. I see this as one wave. I see this as two wave right there. Okay. Now the way that I'm seeing this for LTC is like this. Okay, this is 1. That's 2, right? This is subwaves 1, 2, and then now this is subwaves 1, 2, 3. 4, and there's a 5 somewhere way up there, and there's a 4 still, and there's a 5 still. So it's got a lot of ways to go, and the minimum, in my opinion, if there is no wave failure for LTC, is we're talking at least 143. Okay, like that's the minimum. Like who knows where this one's even gonna go? This one could even get to 143. Like you never know, right? There's still a lot of ways to go. So if we break this down, like the way that I'm seeing this is, okay, I'm gonna show you guys it. Like right here, I'm seeing this as 1, 2, right? And I think that there's still a 3 somewhere to complete. Cause I only see on this specific wave, right? This is some waves 1, 2, well that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 5. There's still a 3, a 4 coming down, and a 5 to finish off this 3 still. Alright, so we're looking pretty good overall on my position over here, okay? Like NEO, I'm up over $100 now on NEO, right? And LTC is still doing this thing right here. Yeah, I don't know where this is gonna go, honestly, like, but it's just... And honestly, like the 3-hour chart, okay, like when I compare it, this high is the highest one, obviously, right? Way over here, but that was way back in the day. So I gotta compare it on the lower time frame. Like on the lower time frame, like the 1-hour one, it just looks like it's ready to drop and break down very soon. So yeah, I'm looking pretty good on NEO right now. Bitcoin, not really too much is happening. It looks like it's really trying to break above this right here, okay? Like, it looks like this is the hard resistance right around 41.9. Like, right where we are right now, pretty much, 41.90. It's looking like it's just so much resistance. Just cannot get over that right now. Hopefully, we don't get over it. Because if we don't get over it, I'll be very happy since lots of short positions will be entered, right? We're at 904 now, right here for NEO. So, looking pretty good overall. Litecoin still like this doesn't seem like it's going to be a really big histogram tick. It looks like it's actually going to just skyrocket a little bit more right here. 1, 2, like I don't know, like this is probably 3, 4, right? Or we just actually, you know, if I go to a different time frame, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then it's going A, B, C to come down here still. I'm trying to close mine at 39.20. Right around there for a 2% scalp there on 18K position. So $460 total profit for both of these trades combined, which looks pretty good to me. On top of my $250 day, that's like a $700 American dollar day almost, right? Easy $1,000 Canadian today for not doing much at all. All right, this looks pretty good so far, guys. Honestly, it looks fantastic. I'm up like 200 bucks already. I'm not really playing that big of a position size. I mean, this one is what, 18K? This one is 10K. I guess I'm playing kind of big. I'm playing 27K. Not really the best profit, but you know what? It's gonna drop more, man. I'm pretty comfortable with it, with saying that it's gonna drop more, I think. This one got to 95 ranges already. Like, it's taking some pretty bearish dips right now. I just can't see it getting much higher than this. I mean, it just looks like it's ready to come down, guys. Yeah, I'm not really up a lot, but these signs of bearishness to me is pretty evident that it's gonna, you know what, I'm being so conservative with my target, I realized. Yeah, like super conservative targets over here. I'm just gonna keep this the way it is and just check back on it in a little bit. I'm gonna go back to watching a movie or something like that. Alright, so here's Bitcoin right now. It's really taking a nosedive, right? And the market feels it as well. That it's not really breaking this right here. In fact, it's getting some pretty low RSI ranges. Histogram started to tick up, but it started to tick right back down. Litecoin position of mine is doing pretty good. I'm up about 240 bucks on top of my 250 today, so it's 500 American already. Let's see if this Neo ends up falling down even more. There we go, 89.99 right here. 60.9, bulls are rushing in a little bit. So let's see if I can actually close this position here now. 39.733. Let's see if I can actually do this right here, okay? Actually, let's go with 703 right here, okay? 703 and Neo. Let's see if I can actually close this at the same time here. That would be quite amazing if I could actually do that. Just take my little scalp profit and be happy with it. And Sylvie. Here's at 96 ranges right here, right? Or 86 ranges is my target right here. If this closes, bam! We'll be pretty happy overall, guys. Wicked stuff. There we go. We're breaking down below it. Am I right? Am I right on this? Like, I can't really tell, honestly. If this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like really crappy waves going up like that. But either way, it could very well be, right? Like, this could be just making a super bearish flag, or sorry, a bullish flag to the upside. So I'm just waiting around right now to see how this is going to play out. Honestly, that's kind of exactly my thoughts right now. Bitcoin is, you know, is probably going to break to the upside, to be quite honest, okay? I mean, it's got like another wave to go, I think, but not before a correction happens, probably. Yeah. See how this is going to play out? All right. Looking pretty good. Okay. Yeah, they're chipping away at it. I only got a few left here now. Actually, not really. Like, they're not really selling off whatsoever. Let's see how this plays out here. Some guy just is not really undercutting me or anything. But yeah. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later, okay? I'm going to give you an update when it actually fills up. Woo! This is pretty awesome, guys. I'm up $250 already for today. Doing incredibly well. Bam! That's how you do it, guys. $250 American. That's like almost, I don't know, 350 Canadian while at the gym. Can't complain about that, guys. Take it easy. I'm done work for now. Getting super comfortable on the sofa right now. Decide to leave the office for the day. Move to my second office. Getting ready to short Neo and Litecoin for a quick little scalp next to my Christmas tree. Next week after Thursday, I'll be taking some time off. So I'm trying to get in a little bit of trading, or as much as possible. So other than that, guys, I'll keep you guys updated with my positions if I enter one. Other than that, have a good night for now, and I'll see you guys later while I get super comfortable and kill a little bit of time before my girl gets here in a few days. Are you guys seeing this? Look at that right there. That's Litecoin dropping right now, guys. You know what I'm going to do right now? I'm just going to catch this bounce. Let's go grab my phone, guys. Let's go to the office. You guys can take a little walk with me. So the thing about Litecoin is it's pretty much done its final wave, right? So because it's done its final wave, a downtrend was definitely expected. And there's going to be more than a 5 to 6% downtrend so far, right? And because there's such heavy volatility in the market, we can easily catch one of these bounces as well, in my opinion. Just gotta wait a little bit more. So I'm gonna have a ladder range to go long on Litecoin definitely very, very soon. And I'm actually gonna be interested in shorting on NEO, actually, believe it or not. I don't think that Bitcoin is gonna spike up anywhere anytime soon. I think that Bitcoin's gonna get like a 4,100 support or so before it attempts to break to any higher highs right now, right? It's probably gonna make a bullish flag consolidation, but I'm cool with that. It's totally cool with that. So the way that I'm looking at what do you call this right here is I'm gonna be taking this fib structure right here actually, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna take that fib structure and I'm honestly gonna be laddering it anywhere between like the 382 all the way to the golden ratio range right here. So I think that's gonna work out really well. I already missed my short chance for NEO. Look at that. It actually dropped like 10 cents already, which is a 1% scalp, which is kind of big. In my opinion, we got like a huge hangman on NEO, right? We look on a 45-minute chart here. We see that the crossover is just about to happen on NEO, where we're losing a lot of strength to come to finally start coming down. So I'm always gauging the market and seeing what's going on. You know, whether I'm chilling or watching a movie or something, the market is always on my mind. And as long as there's volatility, there's profit to be made. So what I always recommend to people is to let the trades come to you. Don't ever be eager to enter a trade. Don't ever force a trade, right? Be extremely patient, develop your set rules and your criteria to enter a trade, and you'll be more profitable over time. All right, guys, let's do a quick update here, right? So, you know, first of all, let's look at Litecoin, because I'm more so interested in this guy right here. Like, Litecoin right now is the only coin that's actually breaking into a higher high. And I think NEO is the only other one as well. Did NEO do it? Yeah. No, NEO is like pretty much double topping right now. Actually, it just ended up spiking up like just now. But, you know, the way that I see Litecoin is there's a big opportunity soon, right? Like, I think that we are going to get one more wave to the upside where it's going to complete this wave, right? This is subwaves 1, 2, and now this is subwaves 1, 2, most likely a 3, maybe a little bit higher to 42, I'm guessing, and the 4 coming down in the 5, right? And then that will make 1, 2, 3, and then the 4 will be coming down to correct. And there's still a big 5th one to go still. So I think Litecoin has a lot of ways to go right now. I'm not really in anything too significant to mention right now. I'll keep you guys updated with my position soon. But the way that I see this as well is, you know, this could be the A, that could be the B, that could be a C coming down here as well. We take a look at it from the perspective of Fibonacci retracements, and we say, oh wow, this actually ended up just hitting the 618 Fibonacci region right there, right? NEO is actually just spiking up right now, so I'm actually going to hop on this right away and probably try to short it as soon as I get a 5 count in here, because it just makes sense. So why would I not want to short this? Yeah, I mean, if I don't really know the exact count, to be quite honest, but I'm just going to take it from this structure at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll be the 5th wave right there going upwards. And in terms of BTC, we're facing a lot of resistance, guys. Like huge resistance right now. This whole zone is like a pocket cluster of resistances that it needs to break. Yeah, so like I want to close above. Honestly, I want a rejection at the 6-hour 200 EMA, because then if we get a rejection with a big wick going up there and then we end up coming down, it means that I can short every other coin as well. So let's say that this was 1, 2, and this is now 1, 2, and even if this was the 3rd subwave, I would be cool with that right there, okay? Because then this would come down somewhere, and then that would make the 1-to-1 extension touch, okay? So now that we've kind of isolated it, let's break it down even further, okay? And say to ourselves, all right, well, what the heck is going on? Could this actually be the first wave of something, right? So could this be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? And then could this one be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? So let's break down these freaking structures, right? Let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Could that be it right here? Maybe, right? That sounds like it's possible right there. Now, could we break it down more? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whoa, what do you know? That actually looks like it completes. right? So then this could actually be the entire 5-wave structure. Interesting, right, guys? You guys know what I'm talking about? This is starting to get interesting, right? If I were to break it down like that. Which means that there's a good shorting opportunity right here once there's a little bit more confirmation for you guys, right? It's up to you guys if you guys want to short on confirmation or not. Or if you want to be like a boss like me and already enter a short position. So my short position right now is already from $4.40. I still got 20K I can ladder if I want to, right? So yeah, I'm quite up already actually. It's kind of nice. But I'm gonna wait, you know, of course I'm gonna wait where am I gonna close my position? Well, honestly, if this is the 5 actual waves, we've just peaked on the RSI, right? So my closing price will honestly be like 38.45 or something along those ranges, right? So if I'm taking the entire fib structure, man, I'm gonna go super conservative and target right here, pretty much, right there. So just the way that I'm looking at LTC right now is I can't help but think that this is like there's one more wave going up and then we're gonna get a major just downtrend right now. Yeah, like I see this as some waves, you know, 1, 2, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm taking it up the whole fib structure right now. Like I'm expecting a correction to at least the 38.851 ranges even. That's like pretty low down, right guys? Yeah, that's where I'm expecting it to drop right now. Pretty bold move I'm making, I've got to admit. Alright guys, so it's trending right around this region right here, okay? I've got about 30 minutes before my pre-workout kicks in and then I'm going to head to the gym. I don't even know if this is a relevant support, to be quite honest, okay? No idea if it is. It looks like it might be, but it's too short of a time frame, right? Like we're talking only about the past 5 hours, so I really doubt that this is gonna hold. We're probably gonna break below it, honestly. Like it's reason to believe that we're gonna drop below it. Like I can't help anything at all that I can't help but believe that this is it, guys. This is the top. If it's not the top, there's one more left to go, right? This one makes a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And then comes down, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it could be one more to like 42, 43 regions. That's it. And then a big drop coming down after that.